honey bunches, welcome to another vid. This one is all about student sort of saviours, but they could really be just saviours for whenever you're in a busy period. I've compiled a list of quick meal slash quick meal ideas slash just helpful things in the food realm that are vegan, so that help me when I'm really busy and don't really have time to cook all that much and want to keep on churning at as close to 100% as possible. So I hope you enjoy, and if you're not a student, which is quite likely, you can mould them and perhaps take some inspiration to apply to your life. So without further ado, let's hop in to this rather fab list. Off we go. Hey honey bunches, it's voiceover Phoebe. How you enjoying the video so far? Enough that you're sticking around? Great. First one's beans on toast. I mean, they're generally vegan, it's very convenient. Whack it on some toasted sourdough with a bit of vegan butter on there, and it will fill you up and make you feel great and power you through whatever you've got going on. So that's my first one. The second one is a slow cooker. You can get them from op shops or thrift stores or whatever you call them, and just banging in some, you know, starchy veg with some tofu, curry paste, coconut milk will make the most soft, tender, comforting bowl of wonderfulness. And yeah, it's great. You don't have to like saute things separately. It just works, saves so much time, and yeah, it's great, especially in colder months as well. Number 3 is frozen vegan goods. I don't really care if it's like potato tots, some fries, chicken nuggets, some Linda McCartney sausage rolls or pies, whatever. Just having something in the freezer is generally a good idea, so you can have a dinner on the go that's gonna make your day and power you through to whatever you gotta do after dinner. You know, like some greens on the side, it's not that bad. It's just a good idea to have. Number 4 is the tastiest mushroom toast. I've been loving lately. I've really gotten into mushrooms, which is a very vegan, cringeworthy sentence, but whatever. So how I make them is putting some vegan butter in a pan, letting it bubble away, slicing up some mushrooms. I've just been using whatever I have on hand, which is usually button cups, but the larger portobello ones would also work too. You don't want to crowd them because, as Julia Child says in Julie and Julia, crowding the mushrooms will mean they won't brown and they'll just sort of ooze out their moisture, which is a bit woo. Then the magic seasoning is coconut aminos. You don't want to add too much, but a little drizzle just seasons them to perfection. Then add some greens, wilt them through and wax them on some sourdough toast with a bit of vegan butter if you desire. And really, like, you don't even have to add any salt and pepper. It's a flavour jam, party in your mouth. Always delicious. Yes, so that's that. Number 5 is having some snacks in your bag in like a reusable pouch or just a container or whatever. Whether they're like almondy thumbprint cookies like these ones that's on my blog, or like bliss balls. It's just great. You don't want to get hungry on the go. That's not fun. Number 6 is vegan chocolate. It can come in many different forms. It could be like this Whittaker's mint one, which is available in Australia at most mainstream supermarkets. Quite exciting. Or you could just have like plain dark or raw stuff, or you can make your own. Doesn't matter, but it's a good thing to have on hand, like after dinner or with a cup of tea. It's just delish, and we don't need to have chocolateless lives, do we, Harvey? No. Number 7 is banana bread. This is my banana bread recipe, which is kind of my most popular recipe on, well, in the HBOT little space I've created. Rightly so. It's like gluten-free, oil-free, and it tastes ridiculously amazing. It doesn't even have any egg replacement. I don't know how it does it, but toasted with a bit of vegan butter is so comforting. It is like a warm hug. It's great on a tender stomach or whatever. Can have for breakfast as a snack. It's just a great idea all the time. Speaking of like warm hug, soft on the stomach. Anyway, comforting things. Oat milk is just a good thing to have. You can have it like hot, cold. But yeah, I'm a little jelly because we don't have Oatly in Australia, but any sort of brand of oat milk will do the job of, yeah, being an anxious reliever. Well, yeah, soothing yourself when you're a little stressed. I thought I had 10 things, people, but actually I had 9. But the last one is meal prepping, and yes, it's a big thing, so we can count it for 2 things. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just when you have the time, whip up something or a couple of things to have on hand and take to uni or lunches. And yes, that's all my tips. For watching this little roundup vid, honey bunches. If you like what you see, check out my But Vegan series where I veganize food focused or food including amazing groovy films and TV shows with a bit of a film essay in there too. If you like what you see and want to hang out with me between vids, I do have an Instagram account, Honeybunches Onion Tops, where I post there relatively frequently. I'll see you soon in the next video, and thanks for watching, Honey Bunches. Bye!